Right, folks, so Jurgen Klopp throws his cards in, he bins it, doesn't he? Right, before we get into that, if you've seen the early video, don't worry. We've had it confirmed, he's not going to OT, he's not going to Old Trafford, do not worry. But no, that was a bolt out of the blue, wasn't it? I never seen that coming, never saw it at all. Extremely shocked. I got onto it half an hour after it happened. I was out and about and got in the car, put the radio on, I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. Looked to see if it was April the 1st, it wasn't, obviously, so I thought, no, it must be true. What happened there? Where did that one come from? Talk about left field. And he's going and taking all his backroom staff with him. That's unusual. Very unusual. But I thought to myself, how are Liverpool going to go on now? I mean, if I'm a Scouser from the Red Half, I'm absolutely distraught today. And I mean, distraught with a capital D. I really am, because I just can't see who follows him. For me at this moment in time, and as a massive United fan of all my life, 55 years plus, I say this and Scousers won't believe this. I'm unlike your normal United or Scouse fan. I mean, I've got no affinity to yourselves at all. I'm United through and through. But I can see class and I love class and I get to like people whoever they play for, manage or own. And the thing is, for me, there's only two absolutely world-class managers in world football at the moment. Two. One of them is managing your club but won't be for long, and one of them manages at City. And that's it for me. Ancelotti, near the end of his career now, and obviously you're never going to go for him because he's managed Everton. And I can't think of anybody else. Mourinho shot his bolt. The fella at Atletico Madrid looked good, but he plays a boring kind of football and he's not really winning what he should. Conte is becoming something of a joke. Who's out there? You know, I just can't see who you're going to get. I think all you're going to get somebody, an up-and-coming manager, but an untried, untested manager, and you don't need that. At this moment in time, I would have said Liverpool are on the verge of really great things again. I don't mean for this year, I mean for the next 3 or 4 years, but Klopp pulling the rug away, that's a massive worry. And there's no doubt about it, year on year over the last couple of years, there've been talk of Salah leaving. He's going to go, no doubt about it. Salah will not be here this time next year. So as Klopp goes and his backroom staff, your best player's going to go as well. I can't believe it. I mean, he's blaming pressure, blaming this. Well, I'll tell you what, if he thinks there's pressure at Liverpool, it's going to get a lot worse when he goes to a team with high expectancy and he starts losing with them, assuming he does start losing with them. You know, I'd be massively concerned if I was a Liverpool fan. I really, really would. I think they're expecting a good few years in front of them now, and all of a sudden you've got to worry. I just don't know who to get. I really don't. You're not going to get Pep. Klopp's gone. I just can't see who you're going to get. I mean, the favourite is Alonso, but what has he done this far? He's doing all right this year, but what has he done? He's just unproven. They're talking about the guy at Brighton, again, pretty much unproven. I just don't see world class out there, and Klopp for me is 100% world class, and it kills me to say it being a United fan, but you know, credit where credit's due. I mean, I don't have rose tinted specs. I can see what I can see, and I know how good he is. He gets the extra 10% out of players, and they love playing for him. I just don't know where you're going to go. Great for us though. Oh, great for us. Let's hope Sir Jim does a good job across the old East Lancs there, and let's hope either Eric gets himself sorted or he gets a manager in that's going to do the job for us, and we may be on the ascendancy as you're hopefully going the other way. But I just can't understand it. And more importantly, I can't understand him announcing it now unless it was going to break, unless sources have got hold of it, because they say him mentioning it now might mean they'll all, you know what, all hands to the pump and they'll all go for it his last season, but it could go the other way. I remember when Fergie once announced he was retiring. I think to his credit, he's always said since he shouldn't have done it, and he's regretted it thus far. He just wishes he hadn't have done it, and it sent us backwards a little bit there. I'm not sure what it'll do for Liverpool, knowing he's going to go at the end of the year. Maybe it'll galvanise. I don't know. They're in a good position on all fronts. Maybe they're fine, but I don't understand the logic of letting people know before the end of January. I really don't. Anyway, we'll see what happens, but no, he's on his way. Old Jurgen has gone. As I get any more, don't worry, I'll break it to you. But the early video I did about him going to OT, you can have a look at it, but it seems it's not going to happen. If you've not seen it, he's saying no. He can't cope as it is. He's shot. He's had enough. His body can't take the pressure there at Liverpool. He said, there's no way I could go to OT. He said, if I can't take it here at Liverpool, I'm going to cope at the world's biggest club. Never mind biggest in Great Britain, the world's biggest club. He said, no. That job is a step too far for me. I couldn't accept that. He said I couldn't. I really couldn't. He said, for all they're going to throw loads of money at it now, and you know they're probably going to turn it around with Sir Jim in there. He said, no, I couldn't cope with the pressure. He said, and I wouldn't have to follow the last 2 or 3. I'd be following Sir Alex. And he said, who could follow him? No. It's too much for me, he said. No. So at least you know, folks, he's not going to OT. That's the main thing. If you're a Liverpool fan, you wouldn't want that, would you? No, you wouldn't want that.